So the player that I'll be analysing is Pepe. So the first situation that I thought of is issues during competition. So this is Pepe's anger levels. Real Madrid Getafe, 21st April 2009. On this day, Pepe kicked the footballer Javi Casquero when tackling him in the 87th minute. And in doing so, he kicked his shin, but when the ball went, he still kicked him on the back. And this was out of pure anger because there were many times in that match where Casquero managed to dribble past Pepe, and he got frustrated by this because he did not like it. So when he saw the opportunity that he could injure him, he took it. And in an interview that he did for The Telegraph, he said that he lost control and he didn't know what he was doing at that moment. And that just shows that it's his anger, it clouds his judgment. And just for this, he received a 6-match ban and he got fined. The coping strategy I suggested for this was mentoring. In mentoring, if he gets a mentor, they'll teach him ways to calm down, such as breathing techniques, meditation, positive self-talk, and challenging his thoughts. So if he thinks, I want to punch this guy, he could challenge it. The mentor will teach him ways to challenge it, like, no, you must not do that. Think of what the positives would be rather than the negatives. And also, these will all cause his anger levels and mental state of mind to get better. His anger levels will drop because his heart rate will decrease, and these positive techniques like breathing techniques or meditation, they're proven to get the mind to be relaxed and all of that. Also, mentoring will help him understand the root cause of why he gets angry and help the mentor understand the root cause, and that will help the mentor then create more techniques based on the root cause. And the mentor could also teach him ways to channel his inner anger towards his performance and try benefit his performance using his anger. So in a way, he's taking the anger, instead of taking it out on someone in a negative way, he'll be taking it in, just processing it for a bit and using it to the best of his advantage. So he could make him clean tackles and everything. And a very important part of mentoring that Pepe must do is he must be honest and he must show a true reflection. Because if he's not honest, then the mentor won't be able to help him to their best advantage. The next issue or situation we're going to be discussing is issues during training. Again, Real Madrid vs Getafe, 21st April 2009. In an interview conducted by the Daily Telegraph with Pepe, just under a week after his actions against Javi Casquero, Pepe revealed, and I quote, "It was the longest night of my life. I've never felt like that, and I hope I never felt like that again." Another quote was, "At this point, I have no desire to do anything. I have been deeply affected." And the last one, "Nobody knows how I feel. I'm depressed, and I don't have the words to describe how I feel." Now you could see that what he did, the incident, had an effect on not only him, but also his training and whatever he did, because you could see in training when what he normally does, when someone's running past him, he runs and tracks back. He normally wins aerial duels, marks up properly. But you could see that what he did to Casquero had an effect on him, on his performance, because a couple of days after the incident in training, what he had done is when the ball came past him, like say Ronaldo dribbled past him, what he would do is just give it a little kick, just try. But after that, if he saw that Ronaldo had gone past him, he just gave up. He stood in one place. And this is how severely affected he was by the issue. He also felt depressed. and he also lost motivation to play football. A coping strategy that I suggest that Pepe should adopt to help him through this is a one-to-one discussion with a head coach. I believe he should have this with the head coach because he can reveal details that he may not be or feel comfortable with revealing to his teammates or any other members of staff in his club. He may reveal things such as that he only wants the head coach to know because he trusts him like more than a lot of other people, such as why he's so angry or why he can get so angry, why his temper's so high. It might be from childhood experiences that he may be too embarrassed to tell his teammates because he might think that they'll make fun of him and think it's a stupid thing. But he knows that the coach is there and he's there to only make him a better person. Also, about opening up with the coach, all the emotions he felt on that day, with all the emotions he felt on that day, this will allow the coach to sympathize with him and allow the coach to get an insight of how Pepe felt on that day, like his state of mind and how he is in the current situation. It will give the coach an experience of what it's like to be in Pepe's shoes right at that present moment in time. Also, talking about the issue with someone that he trusts and he knows that they trust him back. This will only lift a huge weight off his shoulders because he won't be bottling up his emotions and everything, making him feel worse. Also, discussions with the coach will help to build trust and allow the coach to have faith in his ability, which in turn, in the long run, as he has the coach's backing, it will give him confidence and go out and play to the best of his ability because he knows that the coach won't be disappointed in what he's doing. Rather, it will just be the coach focusing on what he is doing. And if he gives a positive performance, because of the coach's backing and the coach's help, he knows that the coach will be very happy. The last situation I will be discussing is dealing with team colleagues. Now, one day in training, Pepe and teammate Javier Balboa were training and they had disagreement over a small thing, but it wasn't revealed in the media, which then caused them to have a fight, which involved face punches and everything. This caused them both to bleed on the face and caused them to leave the training ground. Now, this not only had an effect on them two, but it also had an effect on the whole team because you could see that the team was struggling to have that link-up play between each other, especially between Pepe and the attacking players. Now, a coping strategy I suggested for this issue between the teammates is group discussion between a teammate, the coach, and Pepe. A group discussion with the head coach, Pepe and Javier, will be very effective, I believe, because discussing what happened and how they feel about each other will give the head coach an idea of how to build their trust and what to do with them in training, and how putting them together can not only get the best out of both of them in terms of their performance, but also the best out of their team. Because he could find ways such as link-up play, where the defender passes to the attacking players. He could be like, Van Dijk passing to Salah or Mane. That's the aim. So if there's great trust, then the attacking players, such as Javier, who is a right winger, and Pepe, the centre back, if there is trust that if Pepe shoots the ball forward and he knows that Javier will make the run, this will not only make their performance better, but the team's performance better too, because they'll be able to get the ball faster across the pitch. Therefore, more players can run forward, and there's also a greater chance of the team scoring. So this improves the whole team's performance as well, and the likelihood of them winning more matches and the league if possible. also Pepe having the confidence to out speak out about any issues that he has with not only Javier but even our coach. This will give him confidence on the pitch and confidence in his teammates' ability, because it's a big thing criticizing a teammate of yours and even your head coach. But knowing that they both listen to him and saying his problems with them or saying how he feels, and knowing that he won't be judged by both of them, this will give him confidence to maybe say more to them and be more open in a way. And yeah, thank you for listening. This has been my presentation.